Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a powerful set of daily affirmations that are all about transforming your financial reality, literally from the inside out. And it all really boils down to one simple question. So let's just ask it straight up. What if you could actually program your mind for abundance? This whole idea pushes us to think differently, to look beyond just working harder, and instead to consider how we could rewire our own internal operating system for wealth and success.
And this quote right here, it really hits the nail on the head. We're not talking about just a fleeting, positive thought. This is about deliberately setting an energetic tone for your day that creates ripple effects, ones that can reshape not just today, but your entire life.
All right, section 1, the abundance promise. So let's get into the foundational goal here. What's the big idea behind this practice?
You know, the promise is actually pretty simple, but it's also incredibly deep. It's the idea that by consciously reshaping your thoughts, you can actually change your physical reality. This is all about shifting from being a passenger in your own life to grabbing the steering wheel, becoming an active creator and aligning with your highest self to attract the wealth you desire.
Okay, so that leads us to section 2, reprogramming your mindset. How does this process of, mental reprogramming actually work?
So, the main tool we're using here is affirmations. But listen, you have to think of them as way more than just positive self-talk. They are a daily ritual. The power isn't just in the words themselves, it's in the consistency, the repetition, the intention behind them. That's what really gets in there and starts to reprogram our subconscious mind. So if you break it down, the process really has 3 key steps. First, you set a crystal clear intention. Second, you use these affirmations to reshape your thoughts around that intention. And finally, doing this over and over again aligns your personal energy to actually attract that outcome into your life. Section 3, Pillars of Prosperity. Now, when you look at all the affirmations in our source material, they really seem to cluster around 3 core themes, or as we're calling them, the pillars of prosperity.
So pillar number 1 is all about alignment. The idea here is to sync up your internal frequency, your vibe, with the actual energy of wealth. It's about starting to vibrate at the same level as the abundance that you want to attract.
And you gotta notice the psychology at play here. These statements don't ask for wealth, they declare that you're already in sync with it. When you say phrases like, "I am aligned," or "abundance flows," you're shifting your mindset from chasing something to becoming one with it.
Next up, our second pillar is attraction. See, once you're aligned, the next step is to become a magnet for all the opportunities and resources you want. This is the active, drawing it in phase. The words here are so important. They're super active and powerful. I am a magnet, I attract, are drawn to me. The goal is to completely flip your self-perception from being someone who's always chasing money to being someone that money and success naturally seek out. And that brings us to our third and, honestly, maybe the most crucial pillar of all, worthiness. Because think about it, you can try to align your energy and attract opportunities all day long. But if deep down you don't believe you deserve it, your subconscious will find a way to sabotage your success every single time.
These affirmations tackle that internal block head-on. They reinforce the core belief that you are inherently worthy of success, of luxury, of living your dreams. Repeating things like, "I am deserving" and "I am worthy" is all about healing that little voice inside that might tell you it's not okay to have it all.
So, let's talk about the end game. Section 4, your natural state. This is about getting to a point where abundance isn't a surprise or a lucky break. It's just your new normal. What we're really talking about here is a total mental flip. It's about consciously moving your entire mindset from a place of scarcity, of limits, of doubt, and installing a whole new operating system that's based on abundance, freedom, and luxury. Now, pay close attention to the wording in this one. That verb, I release, it's so key. This shows that the act of letting go of that old, tired story of scarcity is just as important as embracing the new one where abundance is just your natural state of being. And that's really the whole point, isn't it? The goal isn't just to have these brief moments of wealth.
is to live in a reality where comfort and luxury are your everyday experience. It's about fundamentally raising your baseline for what you believe is possible for you.
All right, last section. Section 5. Activate your reality. So, what do we do with all this? How do we put it into action and make it real?
Here's the most important thing to remember. This isn't some magic wish list. These affirmations are a tool for a daily ritual. It's the consistency, the practice of showing up for yourself every single day that truly activates change and helps you build the life you feel you deserve.
And so we kind of end up right back where we started, with a choice. We've laid out the framework for this kind of mental transformation. The only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. What reality will you choose to create?